Hey Soul Family, this is part 2 of the last video I made. It's not going to have part 2 in the title because it's not really a part 2, it's just a different video connected to the other video. This is for the females watching me, my channel. What I've noticed in the female aspect of the spiritual community and non-spiritual community, just the female consciousness on the whole. I said I was gonna make a part 2, so I didn't want to not follow up on that obligation. But I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, I don't think it's the best choice because I'm not female, as I stated in my last video, and I don't want to offend anybody either. But if I said I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Um, on the most part, because sometimes I don't. But before I really dive into it, when you're a young girl, you are told from young that ladies are not supposed to fight. You're not supposed to speak out. You're supposed to be a good girl. You're supposed to be passive. You're supposed to be submissive. Um, you're not supposed to show. You're not supposed to be direct and upfront, because if you are direct and upfront, people are going to mainly men. Some men are going to see you as, you know, a woman who is in power of some sort, and they're gonna take either offense to that or they're gonna be scared of that, and they're gonna want to, they're gonna assume like it's a kind of offensive type of thing that you're doing. If you're speaking your mind and how you feel is how you feel, they're gonna take that in a type of way, and what I've noticed. So when we're young, when females are young, they are basically taught those things, and when they grow up, they don't know how to set healthy boundaries, or they do things in passive aggressive ways, and that's just what I've noticed and what I've been told as well from other females, what they've noticed in the spiritual community. So I that's basically um what I've been told and what I've noticed. Other than that, I see I when I was making my last video, um I told my male viewers that, you know, what makes you a man is naturally embedded in you. It's basically your innate core. You know, if you're born a male and you identify as a male, you're gonna naturally be masculine. You're gonna naturally be your unique masculine expression. Same for you females. If you are born a female, if you're born a female and you identify as female, you're gonna naturally be feminine. You're naturally gonna have an expression, a unique expression of the feminine, the divine feminine. And a lot of like I was telling my male subscribers too, that when you have a father figure, your father figure tells you what to be, what man you should be like. And I told them not to be a man, be the man. Well, I'm telling you not to be a woman, be the woman. And to be more specific, don't be a somebody, be the body. You are your own person. You have your own independent core. You know you better than anybody else. And when you listen to other people and what they think is best for you, you're you're killing yourself slowly, and that goes deeper than just me just saying then there's death. You know, that goes into your whole personality, who you really are. When you stop yourself from being your own truth, when you stop yourself from living your truth, whether you are a woman who is into women, a woman that is bisexual, or a woman that is straight, no, you should not let norms tell you who to love or who not to love, and whether who you love makes you any less than a woman than you are. No, you are not less than a woman than you are. You are just who you are for a reason. You are made. You chose before. It goes deeper than this, but before this lifetime, you you knew what you were coming into before coming into this lifetime, and you know it was going to be beautiful, but it's going to have some ups and downs, but that does not make you any less than a woman than you are. You are a beautiful soul on this journey, and you are having a basically purposeful experience, but sometimes we forget that, and I'm here to remind you of that. And another thing that I wanted to say is that you are, a lot of people forget that you are just an extension of somebody else. You are your own individual, but everybody's connected. And that it goes into the saying that this world is a small world. Well, it's deeper than that. Like everybody's literally, we don't know, we don't know who we're gonna meet up next in our lifetime, in this lifetime. When we see somebody walking the street, that could be somebody who we could be related to, but we don't know that. Um, and it's like the same when you're a child. Like your parents, when your parents give birth to you, you are extensions of them, but they think of you as just a sculpture, as something to be um, sculpted and to identify as this is me, a better version of me, and and ultimately you are your own version of yourself. Yes, you share your parents' DNA, but you're not your parents. You know, you guys, you look different from your mother because you carry both your mother, unless you really have your mother has strong genes, but you carry your mother and your father's DNA. You don't just carry your mother's DNA, so you're your own person. Um, yeah. So basically, that's what I gotta say. You know, be your own, be you, because there's someone who will love you no matter what. There's no matter what. There's always gonna be somebody who loves you for you, and there's always gonna be people who are attracted to your energy, your unique vibe. Sorry, bear with me, guys. Um, your unique vibe, and basically, you could be a woman who's into sports. You could be a woman who's really into working out, bodybuilding. You could be a woman who's into feminine stuff, like doing makeup, a hairstylist. You could be anything, and you will attract people who love you for you. I promise you that that's true. There's nobody in this world who I've seen that has never ever received love for being who they are. Yes, they received hate too, but they never ever just received hate. They've always received some sort of love, and that's for everybody in this world. People who don't identify with any gender either, they always receive love, and they are beautiful people just like us. So in this video, that's basically it. Sorry if I offended you in any way. I apologize, but if I did, just let me know in the comments, and we could talk about it. But um, that's basically it. So peace out.